Alright guys, Jared Spotting here, and I just wanted sorry about that, I just wanted to give a quick video about how to invest in stocks. 3 tips. Just so you know, stock market is very risky. Sorry, something stuck in my throat. But stock market is very risky, and although there are potential profits, there's also potential losses, and I am not responsible for any bankruptcy, money losses, or anything else that can happen to you bad, as the stock market is a very risky place, and I'm warning you about that right now, and you are the only one responsible for your losses. So here are 3 tips, though, to try to help you in the stock market that are almost surefire. First one would be to try to investing in new companies that have a hot new thing that just came out. Like, for example, I don't know if the company Rainbow Looms, I don't know if you remember them, but when they first came out, I'm not sure if they did this whole stock market thing, but when they first came out, they were a big sensation. But right in the beginning is when you wanted to invest, and right when they're at the high point, you want to sell the stocks. Like, you can double, even triple your profit. Now, you gotta remember, if you are a little late and keep on hoarding the stocks and then boom, the company goes down, you might have an issue. Another type of company you can invest in, though, is a app company, and such as the producers of Candy Crush and all those other popular games. When that game first came out, you may have been able to get in on some stocks from that company, thus resulting in you being able to make some great profit from them once the stock went up. I believe their stocks are still pretty high due to the fact that they made some other popular games such as Farm Hero Saga, and there's still currently more than 150 million people playing Candy Crush or something like that. Maybe it was like 140 million. But enough people playing and spending their money for their stocks to still be pretty high. Alright, tip number 2, invest in very old companies. This is a different type of tip, as the newer companies, although they are good at bringing profits that most other companies can't, they might fail, and then you will lose all your money. The less risky option, however, would be to invest in the older companies, such as especially companies like Coca-Cola, which we'll talk about in our 3rd step in a minute. But investing in older companies, you are more solid, especially ones that are very established and very large. Maybe ones with more expensive stocks, you buy them maybe if their stocks are at a low, but you're more likely to get money than as opposed to a new company, which might fail, as most new companies do, or at least not grow very big, and you won't make much money for a while, and then you might sell off the stocks, and then you see them go up a little bit later, and then you're annoyed. Which brings us to step 3. Try investing in companies that you see a pattern with. I want to Google, Yahoo Finance. And if you look at, you can do this yourself. If you look at Coca-Cola stocks, you will actually see that they, in the winter, plummet. In the summer, they skyrocket. And what you want to do is you want to buy them in the winter and then sell them in the summer. Keep on doing that, and you'll see some serious profit. It's such an easy tip, too. All these tips are very easy, as you'll see as you saw in the title. But this is probably the easiest and most surefire way. I mean, how can you lose money? If you look at their pattern, in the summer, I was about to say the winter, in the summer they're very high, in the winter they're very low. So you buy them in the winter, sell them in the summer, as less people drink Coca-Cola in the winter than they do in the summer. And not only with Coca-Cola, I'm just using that since they're such a large company, but you can do other companies too. You can do the vice versa way. Maybe a hot chocolate company or a coffee company. Coffee's sold pretty much all the time, but a hot chocolate company maybe. Invest in them in winter and then invest in them in summer and then sell the stocks in winter, And just try to do companies that are very seasonal. Or a really good company might be the Spirit of Halloween. As they, actually they're not owned. They are owned by Spencer's, but when the Spirit of Halloween is there, the stocks for Spencer's goes up a little bit during the Halloween season due to the fact that the Spirit of Halloween is one of their largest things that they get money from. And that is it for now. Please hit the subscribe button. I mean, it's free. Alright, see ya.